Hi friends, and welcome to Yoga for Kids and Moms Part 27. Today is going to be a 15-minute easy yoga flow that is great to do when you're waking up in the morning, and if you really want to dive in and feel good within your body, we're going to be stretching. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's start at the back of our mat, seated on our knees, sitting nice and tall, placing your hands resting on top of your thighs here. Just keeping your eyes closed for a moment, relaxing your shoulders down and away from the ears. And just making sure that your mind is empty, getting ready to move and flow and breathe through this practice. On your next inhale, open your eyes and reach your arms up, palms together. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. And again, we open our arms up towards the sky, palms together. Exhale, place your left hand on the left side. Reach your right arm towards the left side so you stretch the right side of your body. Really opening up the right side through your obliques, opening up your chest as you look up towards that arm here. And just breathing it out, maybe finding a little movement. Noticing that nice outer body stretch on the outer edge of your arm and your rib cage. And slowly inhale both arms up. Exhale, right hand on the right side as you reach your left arm up and towards the side now. So you stretch the left side of your body. Relaxing your shoulders down and away from the ears as you look up towards that top arm. Making sure you really feel into this. So maybe finding a little movement. One last deep breath in. Exhale, release as you let go, reaching your arms up towards the sky one last time. Inhale. Exhale, release forward into your child's pose. Maybe spreading your knees as wide as your mat, resting your forehead. Walking your hands as far forward as you can, but sink your hips back to your heels, so pushing your butt back. Feeling this nice stretch and taking your hands towards the outer left edge of your mat so you stretch the right side of your body now in a child's pose side stretch here. Maybe placing the right hand on top of your left and coming back to center with your hands, taking it towards the right side. Maybe placing the left hand on top of the right so you get a deeper stretch through the left side of your body as we open up our hips. Just feeling into this. One more deep breath in. Exhale, let it go as you sink deeper. Inhale, coming back to center in your child's pose. And exhale, lift your hands up, coming into a tabletop position, all fours, warming up our spine as we inhale, drop our belly into a cow. And exhale, rounding your chin to your chest into cat. Inhale again, dropping the belly and looking up. And exhale, rounding chin to your chest. Two more. Inhale, dropping the belly, look up, stretch the front of your chest. And exhale, round out your spine, look towards your belly button. One more here. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, round it out, look towards your belly button. Come back into a neutral spine and start to wiggle your hips towards the side. Just moving here, taking circles with your hips as you stretch it out. So moving like in a forward and backward motion as you take circles with your hips so that you really feel into the sides of your body and your legs, taking it to the opposite direction now. Moving those hips here. One last inhale. Exhale it out. Coming back into neutral, tabletop position. Take your left leg out and flip your body towards the side as you come into gate pose, reaching your right arm over your head towards the front of your mat, opening up your heart and your side body. And then exhale, taking your right hand on your right leg and reaching that left arm towards your right side now. And we'll move and flow through this. So we'll inhale, reaching the arm towards the front of the mat. And then we'll exhale, reaching the left arm towards the back, looking up and moving here. Inhale, reaching the right arm forward. And exhale, reaching the arm back. So what we're doing here is we're stretching out through both sides of our body as we reach towards the front. And exhale, stretching the opposite side, reaching for the back. Coming back into gate pose, reaching the arm far forward, stretch it out, letting your neck relax here. And pivoting back into tabletop position. Stretch your arms out in front of you into puppy pose. Resting your forehead on the mat as you keep your hips nice and high here. Letting your chest melt closer to your mat, sinking it. So you're opening through your shoulders. This is really great when you're behind a desk during the day in a seated position, especially during school or maybe work, helping to open our chest and our shoulders. And slowly taking your hands back to tabletop position. Flip your left leg out now as you turn towards the side into gate pose other side. Left arm over your head, reaching towards the front of your mat. And then exhale, taking the left hand on the left leg, right arm over your head. Moving with this here with the breath. Inhale, gate pose, arm over your head. And exhale, left hand down, right arm over. Inhale again, stretch, and exhale, taking it back, stretching through the right side, open your chest. One last one here. Inhale, your arm comes over your head, and then exhale, last time. Coming back into gate pose. Keeping your arm over your head as you relax your neck and look up, taking a slight back bend here. And coming back into tabletop position, tuck your toes, shift your weight back, downward facing dog. Starting to move your feet one at a time as you walk it out, straighten one leg and bend the other, making sure that your feet are hip distance apart, so 2 fists between your feet. And let your head shake it out. So letting your head dangle forward and back and side to side, really pike those hips back and up towards the sky. So you're in an upside down V so that you get a deeper stretch through the back of your legs here, helping to improve mobility and flexibility of your legs, your lower body, and your spine. And making sure that you let your head relax so you're not holding any restrictions. Take your right hand now to the outer edge of your left calf as you look under your left armpit towards the sky. Taking a nice twist for digestion here. And slowly right hand down, taking left hand on the outer edge of your left leg, looking up towards the sky. Slowly taking it down here. Take the right foot behind your left foot and start to pulse your body back as if you're shifting your weight so you feel a stretch through the back of your left leg, through the hamstring, going deep into that hamstring here. And then taking the left foot behind the right and same thing, pushing your weight back in your downward dog variation as you feel that stretch behind your right leg now. Coming back to downward dog and walking your feet one at a time to the very front of your mat, standing forward fold. Again, 2 fists between your feet so you're hip distance apart. Take your opposite elbows as you grab them, bend your knees just a little bit and start to sway side to side in your ragdoll. Loosening up tension in our lower back. Really great release here. Helping to also stretch out not only our back and our neck, lengthening, but also our abs as well, or abdomen. And slowly release the hands and roll yourself up into a standing position. Shoulders roll down and away from the ears. And inhale, feet together, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, step both your feet back, plank position, but we're gonna drop the knees, so modified plank, chaturanga. Inhale, open up, baby cobra, so your hands are next to your rib cage tucked in. And exhale, sit back into your child's pose with your legs and feet together, so you feel a deeper opening through your back. And inhale, tucking your toes, shifting your weight forward, or back, downward facing dog. So push it back, looking towards your belly button, so your chin is tucked towards your chest, so you'll feel a nice deeper opening through your shoulder blades. And slowly walking your feet to the front of your mat, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you stand up and reach up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, we inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step back, plank position. Dropping your knees, modified chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we'll step our left leg forward, reaching the arms up into high lunge. Making sure your front knee is over your ankle. Go nice and low with that front leg here. Exhale, pivot, warrior two, looking over your left arm. Still going deep in that bend with that front leg, nice and powerful with the arms, looking over your front arm here. And what we'll do is find movement in our warrior two as we inhale with prayer arms up towards the sky. Exhale, open into a T. Inhale again, prayer arms up. Exhale to a T and back into prayer hands. So we're just moving here as we work through strengthening our lower body as we hold this warrior two. One last one here. Inhale, up, open your arms into a T, and exhale, come into extended side angle, reaching your right arm over your head as you rest your left arm on your left thigh. And exhale, keeping that front knee back, right hand down, peaceful warrior. Inhale, moving with the breath, extended side angle. And exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale again, extended side angle. So we're doing the same thing as we did in that gate pose variation flow, where we stretch out through both sides of our body. One last one here. Peaceful warrior. And slowly coming back into warrior two. Straighten out your front leg as you pivot your feet into wide-legged standing forward fold. Making sure your feet are a little bit pigeon-toed. And trying to let your head come closer to the mat as possible. Reaching the top of your head on the mat. Maybe resting your elbows. Feeling that stretch through the outer legs. Good, and slowly coming out, warrior two, other side, as you turn the right toes towards the back of your mat, looking over your right arm, going deep and lower with that back leg here. Breathing in your warrior two as we take some movement, prayer hands, inhale, reaching up towards the sky, exhale to the side, and again, inhale with prayer arms, open up here, into prayer. Move with the breath. Inhale, exhale, open into a T. And again, feeling that leg working here as we move our upper body. One last one. Inhale, open up here. Warrior two. Hold your warrior two. Extended side angle, resting your arm on your thigh. Left arm reaching back. And coming into peaceful warrior. Right arm reaching back. Inhale, extended side angle, and exhale, coming back into peaceful warrior. Inhale again, extended side angle, and exhale, reaching towards the front, peaceful warrior. One last one here. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach forward. Come back into warrior two. Flip your way back into high lunge. So your left leg is forward. Exhale, hands down. Step back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe it out. And on your next inhale, stepping your left leg forward. We're in a high lunge again, reaching the arms up. Exhale, pivot into warrior two again. But now we'll bend our front leg as we come into yoga side squat, skandasana, and place your hands in prayer. So we're finding our balance on our toes, standing nice and tall here. And bend your left foot so it's on the inner sole of your right thigh. And what you'll do is take your right hand on your left knee, left arm behind you, look back and over your left shoulder here. So we're twisting from our belly button. And slowly release, coming back into yoga side squat with prayer hands, finding and holding your balance. And exhale, shift the weight, yoga squat, other side, hands into prayer. Working through those toes, keeping the left foot flexed, spine is nice and straight. Exhale, sit down, bending the right foot, and taking the left hand on the right knee, right arm behind you, looking over your right shoulder, twisting even more, so make sure you breathe. And exhale, really twist here. Slowly coming out, bending that right leg back into Skandasana, yoga side squat. Placing the hands down and pivoting into high lunge again. Reaching the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step back into your plank, dropping your knees. Modified chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, sit back. Child's pose. Take a moment, just relaxing, calming your mind. And on your next inhale, coming into tabletop as you tuck your toes, shift your weight back into downward facing dog. Inhale as you step your right leg forward, high lunge, reach the arms up towards the sky. Really reach taller, spreading your fingers nice and wide here. Exhale, step left foot forward into mountain pose, arms along the side of the body. Inhale as you reach your arms up towards the sky, coming up onto your tippy toes here. And start to slowly bend your knees, but stay on your tippy toes, finding your toe balance. Squeeze your legs and your thighs together. Just coming down one vertebrae at a time until you come onto your toes, seated with hands into prayer, hugging your knees and sitting down on your tailbone, stretching your legs out in front of you. Inhale as you reach the arms, lengthen up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward into your seated forward fold. So making sure that you reach forward with your head and then fold down. So feeling a stretch through the back of your legs. If you're more beginner, since this is an easy class, you can always bend your knees if you can't reach towards your feet. If you'd like to always advance the pose, you can place blocks around your feet to wrap even deeper. And slowly coming out, finding our way onto our back and hugging our knees into our chest, giving ourselves a nice big hug here. Release your feet, release your arms to the side, Shavasana. Taking this time of relaxation to melt deeper towards Mother Earth, slowing down the breath, slowing down our heart. And letting your body relax and surrender. Letting go of negativity and inhaling positivity and light. As your eyes are closed in your Shavasana, try to look towards your third eye with your eyes closed. So imagining that third eye between your two eyes and letting your gaze focus there. As we come out of our Shavasana, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. However, I recommend if you have more time in your day to stay in your Shavasana as long as you can. And just stretch your arms and your legs in the opposite direction as your arms reach over your head here. So you're a nice one long line. Place your soles of the feet on the mat, roll onto your fetal position onto your right side. And make your way up into a seated position, ending our practice sitting nice and tall here, palms facing up towards the sky. We'll inhale as we reach the arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart, and again, flow with the breath. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Thanking yourself for being here today with Natalie and myself. Subscribe to Yena Yoga to stay up to date. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time on the mat. Namaste.